Greetings, dear viewer. Do you want to one-shot ADCs? Do you want to get free wins? Do you want to reach Challenger? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then I have the answer. I call it full AD Shen. I'm gonna go in for a taunt here. The Bard and Reng... Oh wait, I might have hinted here a little bit. I should be fine. I have flash. I can cut this out. Okay, they're jumping on me. Just let them come. It's fine. Bard misses. Rengar's still coming. I could bait them here. I have taunt soon. I could look for a taunt on Victor here. Maybe oversteps. Yep. Auto. Bard misses. Rengar flies. Rel goes in. It's fine. I can die here. We got Victor flash. We got Rengar flash. Can we clean this up? Maybe Bard as well. Lucian got a double kill. I need to TP to minions. No. Tower. Tower is better. I'm gonna TP to tower. Guys, I have just reached Challenger Europe West once again. We are back. And I have done it with a new build. And this build is probably one of my favorites. Simply due to the fact that it is not a support Shen build. It is not a tank build. I didn't actually realize it at the time, but when I chose these items, I was just like, okay, this is a good item. This is a good item. This is a good item. Okay, that's how I went through the build process. I was just testing different builds out. And then afterwards I realized, oh wait, every item I buy is AD item. What is going on there? So in this video, I'm gonna explain how you play full AD Shen. What's the mindset, what's the build, and what's the playstyle, okay? When we're facing Seth in the top lane, it's really important not to overstep. You have to think of Seth as a character that can kill you at any time from any HP, okay? And if you do not have guaranteed lethal on Seth, then you cannot E in. That's one of the cornerstones of these kinds of very difficult matchups. You need to realize that sometimes you just cannot use your shadow dash towards the opponent because they will just kill you. I've played versus Seth a couple of times. He's one of my bans. People keep asking me what I ban when I play Shen. I'm gonna W here. Just stop him from being able to double auto attack me after the E-stun. I'm gonna proc his bone plating. We're gonna go in for quick auto attacks. That's fine. I get hit by the true damage there. It's a little bit awkward when it's next to the wall. I could look for an E here, but remember guys, don't E. Just auto attack. Because he will kill you anyways. If you E, then he will just kill you. We can just do short auto attacks. It's okay. We just do a little bit of grass chops and we hold our E in order to get out. But people ask me, hey, you know, what do you ban when you play Shen? And for this playstyle, I've been banning Jace or Seth. It's kind of, basically there's two sides to it. So Seth is definitely the more difficult matchup. Jace is actually quite playable, but I feel like in Challenger there are so many really good Jace players, because Jace is really kind of like favored in the meta right now, that it's worth banning that champion out simply due to its high pick rate and capable players, right? But if I were to look at it strictly from a champion perspective of like, what is the most annoying matchup that I can face, then I would probably ban Seth. And it's weird because I feel like I'm very good at playing the Seth matchup, but you only need to make one mistake and this matchup goes completely out the window and suddenly Seth starts one-shotting your entire team. And I feel like the game when you play versus Seth, it's like you're always kind of on the brink of getting one-shot by his W. That's how it feels. Like it doesn't matter how far ahead you are, how far ahead your team is, he gets one good ultimate into EW, flash, you know, whatever, and he just one-shots your entire team. That's just how it feels. And obviously, he's a very good lane counter to Shen. So that's the reasoning. But we're gonna play the hardest matchup here. It's no problem for us. We're just gonna get the Q drag to here. Maybe Udur could actually come for a gank. Look, he's on... Okay, we wasted W here. We gotta chill a bit. Udur is ganking. Udur is coming. I'm gonna ping my E. This is very important. When your jungler is coming in for a gank, always ping your E, so that they know that you don't have it. Or if you do have it. We're just gonna approach this very slowly. Look guys, we need to CC him so that he cannot W, okay? We're gonna wait, and then when you have lethal, wow. Notice how we kill him during the taunt duration. It was perfectly timed, so that we can get the lethal without him being able to W, which would have granted him something like 450 health shield, maybe even more. And obviously dealt a lot of true damage as well. So that's a quick way to pick up a short kill, and then we can transition into the build path that we're gonna be going. So I've recently made a little bit of a discovery. You don't actually need fully completed armor or magic resistance items when you play Shen. The reason for that is that there's currently two very good kind of component-like items that function as... Okay, I'm gonna ult on Rel here. We should be able to get Kai'Sa Bard. Wait! Rel, where are you taking me? Like, what was that? Like, we would have got a beautiful double taunt, but Rel decided to try... I don't know if he even noticed I had ulted. Okay, it's whatever. We reset. Steel Caps looking mighty good here. We can go for Steel Caps and Ruby Crystal. And these components that I'm talking about, Steel Caps is one of them. So Plated Steel Caps, the boot, is currently the best boot you can purchase on Shen. It's solid, gives you 20 armor, gives you 10% damage reduction versus basic attacks from champions, and it gives you the movement speed. You know, it just, versus other boots, it's just the best right now. Other boots have been nerfed very heavily. Steel Caps is still Steel Caps. Or Tabis. Maybe I can cancel his back actually. I'm just gonna do one auto attack here. Proc the bone plating, QW so that he can't do the second Q auto attack on me. Akali gets a kill. That's good. Now the build path versus physical damage champions is gonna be Plated Steel Caps into Titanic Hydra. Depending on the matchup, I'm gonna go... I'm gonna just do a couple of auto attacks here. Sidestep the W and then pull him back in. I cannot kill him. Even though he's this low HP, we got a really good trade-off. We can't kill him yet, by the way. All I'm doing is just attacking him a little bit. He still has ultimate, so he's very scary, okay? Like, versus any other champion, I would have pressed for a lethal there. But versus Seth, you just gotta respect that, okay? Ooh, we can maybe we can pick up Rengar here. It's really important to buffer into his E. So when he... Yeah, okay, that's... So when he goes for the empowered E, which roots, I need to get my E off so that I negate the CC. I'm gonna go back into lane. We don't really have much wave clear at this point in the game, so we're just gonna be last hitting these slowly. Try to deny the cannon minion from the opponent, which it will die. I'm just slowly killing these minions, so that the enemy minions kill as much as possible. And then I'm gonna try to crash the wave. It's probably not gonna happen. Notice, by the way, that the Rengar already has a Serpent's Fang completed, so it's gonna be destroying my ultimates. Regarding build path, so I was about to say that versus physical damage champions, you can either go for Giant's Belt or Plated Steel Caps as your first big component, or like a complete, I don't know what you would call it, big purchase, you know, besides Ruby Crystals and Claw Farmers and stuff like this. We can just TP back to lane. I'm gonna ping the Ward. Maybe he tries to cancel me here. Okay, he doesn't. Giant's Belt, Ruby Crystal. We have a very good start here, by the way. I'm just gonna TP directly in top lane. Mid picks up a kill. Beautiful. By the way, flash TP every single game, okay? For the room page, we have fully transitioned back into domination. I've just, with these builds, I have 0 ability haste with the full AD build that I'm going for, so I just need to have ultimate haste in order to just get my ultimates off. With Bummy Cinder-like builds that have some ability haste components, I think approach velocity biscuits is completely fine still. You can even go for magical footwear instead of biscuits if you want to. But with this build, I really think Ultimate Hunter is necessary. Otherwise, I just don't have enough impact on the game. That's how I feel. Especially since this is gonna be a very split push heavy build. So once we have Plated Steel Caps and we have completed Titanic Hydra, I'm gonna go for the cannon minion here. W preemptively so that he can't hit me too much, and then E out. We can just run out so he can't W me. No big damage. Let his kind of fury, it's not fury, what is it called, grit, go down a little bit. Oh, Lucian's fighting. I can ult. Maybe he cancels me here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna get Bard here. I'm gonna flash and then E. Beautiful. Kai'Sa's just gonna ult me probably. Yeah. It's classic Kai'Sa maneuver, just auto attack and then ultimate on the other side. I can't do anything about that. Akali is transitioning into top lane so that I can move into mid lane. This is very good map coordination by Akali. Otherwise I would have had to recall, walk into top lane, and would have lost one more tower plating, and Seth would have been very fed. I'm kind of scared of what will happen in the top lane because Seth is... please win, please win. Okay. And maybe Ud... Okay, it's 1-for-1. It's a 1-for-1. Seth used Ignite. I'm not very strong versus... Why does my... my bot lane is diving under tier 1, like tier 2 tower, like what is that, man? I'm just gonna pick up the experience in the mid lane. If I were to lane versus something like Victor, for example, my build path would be Spectral Scowl into Titanic Hydra. So those are the two components, Plated Steel Caps and Spectral Scowl. These items are completely enough resistances to play the game, and they also make you tanky enough so that you can actually get away with such a greedy build as going into Titanic Hydra and then Hullbreaker and then into Yumu's Ghostblade, which is gonna be our third item. I'm gonna go for the Tunneler component here. Not gonna waste money on control wards. The build that we are going for is so expensive that we need every single penny saved up, otherwise we will just not hit those item spikes. In general, I have actually revised my kind of vision game, whereas previously on Shen I was actually a kind of, let's say, frantic buyer of control wards, thinking that I just want to get as much power on the map as possible during every stage in the game. But in this meta, I felt that control wards are often a waste of money, simply because they just get cleared so easily with all the, you know, ever since the Rift changed, so that you have those scrying blooms and like it's just, I feel like it's easy to clear wards, and I feel like my control ward placement is not good enough to warrant multiple purchases, so I'd rather just not buy them. And I will buy a control ward, you know, for an important dragon or Baron fight later on in the game. Like I'm talking like Elder Dragon or Soul or Baron or something like that. Then I will buy a control ward. But otherwise I'm just sticking to my trinket. And regarding trinket, I always switch to blue trinket at level 9. That's my current playstyle. I've talked about it before. I think blue trinket is the best on Shen, because then you don't need to leave the lane. You're just completely kind of like, you're focused on the lane and you can just ward very far away and notice if someone is trying to pick you off. Basically, on split pushers, I think that blue trinket is really good. It's just super efficient way of not getting caught, because you don't need to move into the jungle to place a ward. You can just ward from very far away and get vision. It's a peaceful kind of lane, even though we do have 6 kill participation already, but that was partly due to the early fiesta that happened. Kali is going for a little bit of damage on the tower. And Set is in the mid lane. This means that we can freely farm top lane. I'm just gonna push this out as fast as possible. So notice I'm auto-attacking every chance I get, just spreading my auto-attacks on the minion wave, so that I get every minion while utilizing the maximum DPS of my champion. I went for the plant greedily there instead of the minion. And then I lost. I'm thinking of going for plate. I could stay here because I don't have enough for my Titanic Hydra yet. I need 1250 to complete the eye. Okay, I think Rel is dead. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I might need to ultimate bot lane. Rengar can cancel me though. I'm you know, ADC, I'm gonna ult here. Yeah, he's gonna cancel me. Honestly, that's fine. I feel like I save Lucian and I don't even need to go away. Maybe it's not good, but it's not bad either. I need to farm anyways to reach my Titanic Hydra spike. So keeping Rengar here is actually not that bad. Look, Udyr, look at Udyr, look at Udyr. Udyr is maneuvering into the enemy bot side jungle because he knows that Rengar is top side, right? Like we have full vision of Rengar, so my jungler can do whatever he wants. Set is back in lane. We can look for the reset whenever we want. I'm just gonna put out some damage here first. I'm gonna lose that minion if I can't stop it. No. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a cheeky little Q on the Set. Wait on this auto attack, wait, and then kill. Nice, beautiful. Get the recall. I'm gonna stay for one more wave. I'm just gonna fake recall here that the Set pushes the wave as fast as possible, then I'm gonna stay. Plop. And clear this. And hit the range minion twice with a Q, then last hit the melee minion, then finish off the range minion. Clear this. I can choop, and now I can take the recall. There's a big play coming on in the bot mid lane. Akali is just gonna die to Rengar, I'm pretty sure. Yep, he's dead. Finish up the Titanic Hydra, and then we get a rejuvenation bead, and now the important part right here. So even when the opponents are very AD heavy, they will always have some kind of magic damage. Now, I know that in low elo there might be games where someone grabs full AD, genuinely. But I literally, like 99% of the games, they have a magic damage threat, okay? So I am going every single game Spectral Skull, okay? That component is just completely busted, it gives way too many stats. And since Shen has such a high base health regen, and also a very high HP regen scaling, this means that the 100% bonus HP regen that you get from the Spectral Skull as well as the rejuvenation bead component is gonna be super efficient on Shen. Just always giving me a little bit more regen, and I think HP regen is actually a very undervalued stat. Because it's super hard to notice, you know what I mean? Like it's always healing you in the background, but it's not like a big spike, you know? So like my previous kind of philosophy on items has been that if items have some kind of invisible effects, then most likely they are overtuned, you know, or undervalued. There's a big play going on, but wait, guys, I'm just getting a free tower. I can still ultimate if needed, but I want to clear this wave. Wait, oh, classic. I should be looking probably. I'm in low pollution. I need to W instantly stop Kai's auto attack, and then I can get set. Can I get the guys? I could flash out. Oh, Bard hits me. I could still... I'm gonna get another tower, whatever. I'm gonna take this tower. Oh, look at the Titanic Hydra, it just allows me to take tower so fast. And on second I could look for an E-flash on guys actually. Let's get this. Oh, can I clear this wave? Oh, I'm so rich, man. Like Titanic Hydra just makes you so rich. It's crazy. You don't even need to play well, man. Oh, I lost the enemy. Never mind, you need to play well. I'm gonna bait the Victor here. Okay, goes in. Good job. Okay, whatever. I'll just back off. It's fine. Let's get the Spectral Skull and then we can go for the Pink Move Plate. Yes. And gonna switch to the Blue Trinket. 4, 1, and 3. This is probably one of the strongest points in the game for Shen. For the next 5 minutes we become a little bit weaker because we build components that are not good, because we are gonna build AD components. But right now we have all the best items for Shen. I'm gonna E here. Rengar gets to buffer the auto attack before my taunt though. I'm gonna just try to kill Set first. I missed my empowered Q. Should be fine though. Lucian can get the kill. Lucian gets a quadra kill. Okay. I'm gonna clear the wave. Drake is up. Already, like, don't look at the kill, right? Don't look at the kill. Don't think about the pentakill. It's great that Lucian got a pentakill. But you gotta focus up and think, what am I gonna do after the pentakill, okay? So I went immediately for the minion wave, so that we can get as much damage on the mid tier 2 tower as possible. I'm gonna keep hitting this while tanking the minions, auto Titanic, whenever possible. I should be able to get... I can't get it. It's whatever, we did good damage to it though. I can get some HP here and I can still pick up the mid wave, although Lucian is moving... I'm gonna greed it here. I'm gonna just don't mind me, Lucian, just... I need it, bro. I need this right now. I'm sorry, I'm such a rat when I play Shen, man. Like, okay, so what was that statement? I'm just a rat overall. We're gonna go for the pickaxe. And do we need to ulti? No, we don't. Pickaxe, mediocre component on Shen. Good component overall. At this stage in the game, it's gonna give us a little bit more damage. Nothing major. This is what I'm saying, that like my previous recall was the strongest that I can be. Okay, but then on this recall, I kind of like fall off. Even though I'm much stronger than any other champion in the game right now, I'm not like getting as much. Ooh, hello. I'm just gonna get away first. I'm gonna get stunned up. It's fine. I have Q. Mid lane tier 2 taken. We can give ourselves a pat on the back for that one, since we softened up the mid lane tier 2 tower beforehand, so that my team can finish it off. There's a play going on, Akali set. I could make Victor stay here actually. Okay, beautiful, they get a kill. I'm scared though, they might come bot lane, they have Rengar, remember, so I'm gonna back off here. I'm just gonna hit the wave. Okay, Victor stays. This means that enemy jungler is here, 100%. If Victor stays like that, it means that the opponent must be here. Also, we have full vision of top side and we don't see Rengar anymore. So we just need to relax here. It's the most disastrous... Okay, wait, Rengar was top side. That means... I can kill Victor actually. There's no one here. I'm just gonna E forward. I'm gonna play a little bit of War of Attrition with the Victor. Look at his mana bar. He has 250 mana, which means that if we just manage to get this... Okay, he's dead. He doesn't have anything. He has no mana. You have no mana! Okay, he's dead. Ghost is unstoppable. I'm gonna pick up the minion wave here. We can go for the tower as well. My hull breaker is 1300, yes. And... Bard goes for an ultimate. I'm gonna ult on Lucian, try not to... Ooh, look! That ZW could have been huge, but I managed to get the kill. We can drive the Herald here, actually. Yep. And then we go for the tower. Ooh. I'm gonna drive the Herald into the mid lane tower, because we're gonna... like, the inhibitor is not as valuable, so I'm gonna go... Beautiful. A little bit of tower on the... damage on the mid lane tower. We should back off now. I could help Rel if needed. Okay, Rengar is fine. I don't wanna die here. I don't wanna die here. I really should. We should just get the recall off. I have almost 2000 gold. I feel like they're moving for me though. Maybe I'm fine. I should be fine. Get TP back. Hullbreaker and Yuumu's Ghostblade build path. I was thinking of going for the Steel Caps upgrade, but honestly I want to finish my Yuumu's faster. Okay, let me clear the wave first. That's the most important thing. Always clear the waves. Get that free resource off the map. We get Atakan in the meanwhile. Guys, can I just... Hello, Kaisa. Kaisa! Oosh, oosh. I'm not sure if she was ready. Wait, guys. Stack Hullbreaker on Bard. Look, 1, 2, and now I have Hullbreaker stacked. E-flash, boom. Bye-bye. I can try to kill Bard here. I need to stack Hullbreaker on set and then go for an E on the Bard. 4 stacks, I'm ready, Hullbreaker's ready. Oh, my Titanic was 1 second of cooldown. I would have gotten the Bard as well, that would have been really nice. I gave a shutdown, it's not very good, but at least I got to destroy Kaiser's mental, perhaps. Do I go for the Dirk or the movement speed part? That's the question. You might be wondering, like, what is the thought process behind Yuumu's Ghostblade here? And the idea that I have here is that Yuumu's Ghostblade is a ghost summoner spell. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, it's called Yuumu's Ghostblade. But think about it. Yuumu's Ghostblade gives you a 45-second cooldown ghost summoner spell. And it gives you lethality and AD. Think about it a little bit. Ghost is like one of the best scaling summoner spells. Obviously, you know, the Yuumu's Ghostblade Ghost is not as good as the actual summoner spell Ghost, but it's still something, right? And since we have to run Flash is just mandatory, especially since I'm running Sudden Impact, so Flash is the secondary dash/blink that allows me to trigger the Sudden Impact damage. But the Yuumu's Ghostblade will give me a secondary summoner spell in every single fight. On top of that, it gives 4% bonus movement speed. So it just makes me a little bit faster. Synergizing also with the upgraded boots that are gonna make us a little bit faster, which we will complete later on. And then obviously Hullbreaker also giving a little bit of movement speed. So the idea is that, you know, at this stage in the game, with the items... Okay, I almost missed the cannon. But with the items Titanic Hydra, Hullbreaker, I'm as strong as I can be, right? And the next question is, how do I stick to my opponents? Or rather, when I'm split pushing in bot lane, how do I escape my opponents if I do not want to fight them? I'm just gonna send it here, no? Like, team, can you cancel backs? I'm gonna take their entire base here. I'm auto Titanic, Hullbreaker coming in, next auto attack will be Hullbreaker, boom. This is what I mean, like, Shen is not supposed to be able to take towers in 2 seconds. It was not 2 seconds, it's more like 5 seconds, but... They got a kill on... Wait, am I getting collapsed on... Like, look, this is the situation where I need Yuumu's. Right here I need... Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna die. I'm gonna try to take someone down with me. Try to get Bard here. Just put out damage. We should get Baron off this, I'm pretty sure. Udur and Lucian are taking Baron. I honestly, I did not expect them to put 4 people bot lane. Because if you think about it, the moment I went for the split push, there was 5 people at the, like, near the mid lane tower. On the Baron side. So they're just like, I don't know. The Lucian is taking so much damage that he can't really auto-attack. With this slows down our Baron clear. Maybe he's gonna stay and try to hit it? No, he's gonna recall. Okay. We should be able to get this though. With the Baron money, I'm gonna be able to afford the upgraded boots, but the question is, is it worth to buy those? Because I have 30 armor. I don't know, like, because I can finish Yuumu's faster if I don't buy them, you know? Like, I really think Yuumu's is a big spike. I would rather buy it after, but I'm just gonna TP now. Kudo doing a little bit of damage. Set W doing a little bit more damage. This is tricky here. This is tricky. Oh, where'd that part come? Are we just perma-seizing to death here or what? My E got cancelled as well. I can't move, man. No. We got locked up. Lucian's going for a play. Okay, that was just bad by us. I sense a real danger in this game, actually. I sense a real danger, and the danger is that we took soul this early. There's actually this idea in high-level play where you don't take the soul. If you're so far ahead that taking soul gives your opponent's Elder as a win condition, then you should not take the soul at all. So you'd rather just keep the Drake alive, because the opponents, yeah, they can get singular, you know, Chemtech Drakes. I hope Lucian wins this match. Come on. You got it. One more auto. Okay, nice. So the idea is that maybe you don't take the soul, because you can win without the soul, but if you take the soul, then you give your opponents like a 50% chance to come back, if they manage to steal the Elder Drake. So we have put ourselves on a timer here. We have basically given the opponents an out. And now I have maths behind this actually. Because when we were building courses and we were looking at the win probability distributions, what we noticed is that for a machine learning model, it's actually easier to predict a game at 25 minutes than it is at 35 minutes. So what happens is that I'm gonna ult on Lucian. I can Yumus to catch up. Okay, never mind. I'm just fast. But basically what happens is that the machine learning model gets better and better until around like 28 minutes, 30 minutes. So then it's really easy to predict the game. Like a machine learning model can do it, you know, what, 85% of the time, roughly accurately, okay? But when the game goes beyond 30 minutes, beyond 35 minutes, the innate variance in the game actually rises. It is harder to predict because it's more like a coin flip at that point. Because Elder Drake can switch the, you know, whole game. We need to play this, by the way. I'm just trying to protect Lucian, because Rengar is coming, I just need to QW. Okay, beautiful, protection completed. Akali goes for a play. I tried to save Akali here. Got double down. Oh no, he's on... The Sonya's timing is bad, man. The Sonya's because she would have been able to just run out. I can maybe try to kill Bard. Can we end? Ah, it's too awkward. I'm gonna go for double taunt here. What are we... I'm dead. We're just dead. Lucian, get out of there. Okay, sidestep. I think he's dead though. He cannot run away from Bard. Bard is monster with Dead Man's Plate and... Okay. Oh no, guys, 40 seconds Elder Drake. Ay. The machine learning model accuracy is going down. It's becoming a coin flip. Even though we have 42 kills. Game is becoming a little bit more difficult. Now, Sterax. Let's get the we can go Ruby Crystal and the upgraded boots. That should be the best purchase we can do at this time. I'm gonna have ultimate directly out of base. So we can try to contest... Wait a minute. The opponent might just get the Elder here, no? Like, our ADC is down for 15. Elder is spawned. Can we? Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be a thriller here actually. I can ult in on Akali or Udyr. I need to go. I'm gonna go Akali. Deliver it to backline. Our Udyr dies. I can kill Seth, probably. Come on, one more auto. Please, sir. Just give me one auto. Whee, Bard. Bard hits me. I'm gonna take the inner path. Cut him off. Racing lines. Think about it. Missed the taunt. It's fine. Take the portal. Auto. Sidestep the Q so that he can stun us both. The only way he escapes is if he manages to stun us both, but yeah. 3 of them are dead. That was scary. That was really scary. We can try to finish the game here. I have 10 seconds until my Yumus. Can we finish though? I don't know, but like we could take Baron. Oh man. Game is starting quite scary. But the Yumus is super nice because it just allows me to decide what fight I go for. Now, probably you can make the argument that Sterax would have been better in the way these team fights played out because the moment I completed, or I didn't complete Yumus, but I was about to complete Yumus, we had a fight where I basically got CC'd and then just killed to death. So having like a 20% tenacity and having 2000 health shield would probably help. It's not actually 2000 health shield. Sterax Gauge got nerfed last year, so it's actually more like a 1400 shield at 4 items, 3 items. So it's not major, but it would have saved me for sure. But I don't know. I've had a lot of success with the Yumus. It basically allows me to just choose what I want to do. 15 seconds ultimate. You should be able to. I'm just gonna spot Rengar. This is my job, okay? So I go into the entrance here, so that Rengar cannot go. Yeah, hello Rengar. Hello. Spot Rengar. That's my job. Stop him from coming. Set comes in. Play very careful around Set. Okay? Set uses W, then we are good to attack. I still have an ultimate ready. I could ulti on Akali here. They still have Elder Drake, so I need to be super careful. Akali is alive. I can E over the wall. Bard is trying to chase us. We got the Baron, we just need to wait. Ooh, Bard flashes. Trying to go for a play. After Bloom here. Okay. We can finish Spirit Visage. It's gonna synergize with Plated Steel Caps upgrade, Armored Advance. That gives us physical damage shield. We don't have our Yumus to catch up to this Kai'Sa, but I think Udyr can catch up. I'm just gonna get the wave. Doesn't matter, just hit it somehow. Get the waves dead. And look at Victor in the bot lane. We can probably just push top lane. And then we can pressure 3 lanes at once. Okay, that's gonna be the plan. We're just gonna hit. Udyr makes up. This Udyr is a monster. Then Suge Kamel 69 is going for crazy plays. Udyr's here. Bard ultimates. And try to finish off Bard, but I get stunned by Victor. Me and Bard. Play it slow now. Play it slow. Snow. Just chill a bit. Just like we don't need to do anything drastic. We have Baron buff. Just gotta hit the waves. Gotta hit the towers. Get another inhibitor. Let the waves come in. Everything is good. They just relax. I can hit the tower here, but I need to be careful. I can E out. Oh, Set E almost cancelled my E. Okay. Try to go for the end. I'm scared. I flash. Okay. Should be fine. Scared of. Ooh, Set Mega W. It's fine. We won. Well, that's how you play full AD Shen. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.